Yo, my people, them CFC Realist Blue back with another video, and this is the match preview for the Newcastle versus Chelsea game in the Premier League tomorrow, match day 13. Man, a kickoff will be at 3 p.m. but join my watch along from 2 p.m. as we can discuss the team news and can get my reaction as the game goes on. I'd like to thank everyone for your support. We are nearly at 600 subscribers, so help me get 600 for the end of the week. On top of that, hope you guys enjoy your Friday. Have a good weekend. I'm going to be changing things up with the match preview. Now I'm going to be breaking it down in terms of team form slash stats, some head-to-head analysis, key player focus, injury and suspension updates, my preferred XI, as well as my prediction slash expectations for the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed the match preview and let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. For team form and stats going into the game, in the league, Newcastle are 8th, while Chelsea are 10th in the table. There are 4 points separating us, as you can see. In the last 5 games for both teams in the league, Chelsea have drawn with Manchester City, we won against Tottenham, we lost to Brentford, we drew with Arsenal, and we won against Fulham. Whereas Newcastle in their last 5 Premier League games, they have lost to Bournemouth, won against Arsenal, drew with Wolves, won against Palace, and drew with West Ham. So going into the game, both teams have the same amount of L's, W's, and draws, just with Newcastle's most recent loss happening 2 games after Chelsea's most recent loss. So not that much to separate us going into this game, in my opinion, in terms of form. Nicholas Jackson has been in fine form this season, recently scoring 4 goals in his last 2 games, and is Chelsea's top goal scorer this season with 6 goals in the Premier League. Do you think he will continue his goal scoring run in our next game against Newcastle? I'd like you guys to let me know in the comment section below. And also, Callum Wilson is Newcastle's top scorer with 7 goals, but his last goals came against Wolves in October. And the funny thing about this is that he is going to be injured as well, so he won't even be in this match. Newcastle will be looking at someone like Alexander Isak, who has 6 goals, the same as Nicholas Jackson in the Premier League, to hopefully add more to his tally. Do you guys think Alexander Isak will score? Let me know in the comment section below, because he could make his long-awaited return after having an injury. But I have to wait and see. Um, in terms of form going into this game as well, looking at Chelsea's away form, Chelsea have only lost once away from home this season, 3-1 to West Ham in August. Since then, they have drawn with Bournemouth and won 3 in a row versus Fulham 2-0, Burnley 4-1, and Tottenham 4-1 away from home. The last time we won 4 straight away games in the Premier League was in 16-17. That was the last time we won the league. Do you think we'll be able to make it 4 in a row while getting a win against Newcastle? You guys let me know in the comment section below. And Newcastle lost their last match 2-0 to Bournemouth. The last time they lost a match in the league this season, they went on to lose their next 2 league games. They lost to Man City, they lost to Liverpool, and they lost to Brighton. That was 3 L's in a row at the start of the season. Bearing in mind, they lost to Bournemouth away from home. They lost to Man City away from home, and then losing the next 2 games in the league at home. And with the next 2 league games against Chelsea and Manchester United at home, history could repeat itself. So we have to wait and see if that happens. But you guys, do you think Chelsea can hand Newcastle their second back-to-back defeats this season, as well as getting 4 wins in a row for the first time since 16-17? Let me know in the comment section below. So this is now the head-to-head analysis. And in the last 5 games in the league, we have been the dominant team, winning 3 out of the 5. Who remembers that brace from Reece James, the left foot, right foot, back in the 21-22 season where we won 3-0 against Newcastle at St. James's Park? The thing about that is that was the last time we won at St. James's Park. Since then, we have won, lost, and drawn. And last season, we didn't win against Newcastle. And that was the first time Newcastle didn't lose to Chelsea in a Premier League season since 1996-1997 season. 26 years. 26 years, fam. You see, when you hear facts like that, it lets you know that your team has been suffering. Because, fam, last season, we was abysmal. We was abysmal. But I believe we're heading in the right direction right now. So we should have a much better performance going into this game and coming out of it. While Newcastle, to be fair to them, in the last 18 months, they have been playing very, very good football. It's the reason why they got top 4 last season. It's the reason why they are in the Champions League and right now are in and around the Champions League places. So yeah, man. For head to head, like it can go either way. Both teams have been good, but if history shows one thing, Chelsea are the more dominant team. And other than last season, where we was absolutely abysmal, hey man, we more time get the W against Newcastle. So that's what I'm hoping. But you guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below, because we have to wait and see if whoever's gonna win in it. So yeah, man. Now I'm going to be looking at some key player focus, some interesting battles in which could end up winning the game or losing the game for either team. So I'm going to start off with right back Reece James potentially playing the left wing, whether that's Anthony Gordon or Miguel Almiron for Newcastle. That battle there will be key because Reece, he's been on job. He's been pocketing man like Doku. He's pocketed man like Son. So in recent games, he's been on job. And while not playing 90 minutes, he shows that he's still top quality. And for as long as he is going to be on the pitch for, he can help us nullify Gordon or Almiron, who are very big players for Newcastle, who can get them goals and have scored goals recently for them. So that will be an interesting battle. There's also another battle, Bruno Guimaraes versus Enzo, especially after the most recent international game between Argentina and Brazil. That was a mad match. And if both of these guys are on their top form, having the duel in midfield, whoever wins this duel could potentially give their team the edge in the game. And I would expect so because Bruno Guimaraes and Enzo are very vital for both teams. So it's going to be an interesting duel. Reece James versus Anthony Gordon or Miguel Almiron. Enzo Fernandez versus Bruno Guimaraes. You guys let me know who do you think will win the respective duels. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. So for team news / suspensions updates, Wesley Fofana has returned to light training, but he won't be available for this match. While Christopher Nkunku and Romeo Latvia have returned to full team training, but they will not be fit enough for this match. That's what Pochettino said during his press conference. And Levi Cole and Malagusto, they are in the squad after pulling out international duty due to injuries. But Ben Chilwell, Carney Chukwuemeka, and Trevor Chalobah, they will be the other players who are missing. So just to let you know, Nkunku, Wesley Fofana, Romeo Latvia, Ben Chilwell, Carney Chukwuemeka, and Trevor Chalobah will all be missing from the Chelsea side, barring any last-minute injuries during training. And Levi Cole and Malo Gusto will be in the squad after pulling out of international duty due to injuries. That is on the Chelsea front. For Newcastle, Bruno Guimaraes returns to Newcastle team after serving a one-match ban against Bournemouth. Miguel Almiron and Fabian Schär have been training, so they should be fit and in the squad to play against Chelsea. Alexander Isak could return for Newcastle following his injury, and I think he will be in the squad, so you have to be waiting and seeing if he will be. But I think he will. Also, these are other players that will not be playing. Callum Wilson's injured. Dan Burn, Matt Target, Sean Longstaff, Harvey Barnes, Sean Botman, Elliot Anderson, Jacob Murphy. They will not be featuring. Neither will Sandro Tonali, who is suspended. And also, Chelsea's loanee, Lewis Hall, will not be playing as they are taking on his parent club. So, yeah, man, I'll be real to you. A lot of injuries and suspensions. You guys let me know your thoughts and opinions on the injuries and suspensions in the comment section below. So now it's time for my preferred XI. And it's a 4-2-3-1 formation. I'm going to be starting off with Robert Sanchez in goal. Come on. Right back, Reece James, captain that way. Thiago Silva and Axel Disasi, the centre backs. Then left back, I'm going to go with Mark Cucurella. Then in the CDM roles, it will be Enzo Fernandez, of course, and Moises Caicedo. Then on the left-hand side, I'm going to go with Raheem Sterling. On the right, I'm going to go with Cole Palmer. In cam, I'm going to go with Conor Gallagher. And up top, I'm going to go with Nicholas Jackson. That is my preferred XI. You guys let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Now it's time for my expectations / predictions. And with the recent form in the league and looking at the injury news as well as the history between both teams, I'm expecting a Chelsea win, if I'm going to be honest. We have saved our best performances against the big teams. And Newcastle is a team that I believe is a big team, hence why they're in the Champions League. Also, on top of that, they are going to be playing a high line. They're going to be coming at Chelsea. They're not going to be sitting back. So that's going to suit us. And yeah, man, I just think that we're going to get a W and finally win 4 in a row since 16-17. But if not, we'll get at least a draw. I don't see us losing to Newcastle. And that is why my score prediction for the game is 2-0 Chelsea. If we do draw, it won't be the end of the world, but it's not something that I'm expecting. I do expect a 2-0 Chelsea win. I do expect a Chelsea win overall. Like I said before, the injuries, the form, playing against big teams, this all suits Chelsea. So you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions on your expectations, your score prediction in the comments section below. Hope you've enjoyed the match preview, and don't forget to check out the match review as well as the watch along tomorrow. And hope you guys enjoy your Friday, enjoy the rest of your day. And as always, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Facebook for more Chelsea content. I'm CFC Realist Blue, and I'm out. Peace. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea.